Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about how to start learning to code when you don't know where to start. Want to know how to become a developer without a degree? Check the description below. Choose your weapon language. As someone once said, the weapon doesn't make the man. It's probably a quote from some martial arts movie or Dragon Ball Z, but the philosophy holds true for programming languages. A good developer is a good developer regardless of language. Learning any language will help you understand the core concepts of programming. However, you need to start someplace, and if you pick your first language wisely, you'll drastically shorten the time to hit your goal. Picking a language boils down to what you want to do. This is a quick list of general development goals and what language or languages are your best options to get there. Note, this is not meant to indicate that these are the only languages that you can use for a given domain. Just my suggestion on what to start with. 1. Front-end web development, user interface and interaction, JavaScript, HTML and CSS. 2. Back-end web development, services that front-end web apps and mobile apps call out to, Ruby, Python, JavaScript, or PHP. 3. Mobile development, Swift, iOS, or Java, Android. 4. Windows development, C#. 5. macOS development, Swift or Objective-C. 6. Operating systems, file systems, embedded systems, etc. C/C++. 7. Game development, C++, Unity and C#. 8. Data science, R. How to find good resources to start learning. There are a ton of resources to learn to code out on the web. How do you sift through the chaff and find the real gems? Most resources fall into the following categories: books, videos, blog/tutorials, courses. Books are the traditional go-to resource. Search Amazon.com for your topic and read reviews. Make sure that any books you're considering are new. Languages change and older books could slow your progress. Where you should start, specifically. Each development goal in the above list is different enough to require different starting points. I'll list the place that I'd recommend you start for each one. I have not personally tried all of them, but have come across them when doing research. There also might be better ones, and so if you know of any, let me know, and I'll update this list. 1. Front-end web development, Free Code Camp. 2. Back-end web development, Ruby, for Rails, Python, for Django, JavaScript, for Node, PHP the right way, for places where C# and Java are used more often. See Windows development and mobile, Java, development respectively for resources. 3. Mobile development, Swift. Lynda's Swift Essentials. Check your local library to see if you get a free Lynda account with a library card, or Flatiron School's free Swift course, Swift programming book or Java Head First Java, University of Helsinki's MOOC. 4. Windows development, Head First C#, plural sites C# course. 5. macOS development, Cocoa programming for OS X, or the same courses for mobile Swift. 6. Operating systems, Philosystems, embedded systems, C++ how to program book, C++ tutorial for complete beginners. 7. Game development, C previous for C++, and Windows development for C#. 8. Data science, Arswirl or Coursera is our course. Getting help from a person. Since googling for a solution is an art that takes practice, it's easier and quicker just to ask someone. That assumes you have access to someone, of course. A couple of ways to find someone to ask are, starting with the best friends or family, or friends of friends or family. Local meetups, alarmeetup.com or user groups. Google for Ruby user groups near me or similar. This is a great idea anyway, in order to build a network of peers, mentors, and possible employers. Campus groups if you're in or near a college campus. Reddit.com, naturally, r/learnprogramming is a good place to start. You're here. All language specific subreddits like r/learnjava. Local virtual groups on Slack. Google for something like Tech Slack or Developer Slack. Ike, Internet Relay Chat. This is what Slack has modernized and has been around for decades. A surprising number of tech companies have a presence on Ike. Google Ike channel to find one. Facebook groups, although I've found these to usually be lower quality. I started learning on Codecademy, went to free Coder Camp, and then am now doing edX's CS50, which is free. I recommend that anyone starting to code start by watching the first lecture of CS50. I didn't do this, but watching the first lecture got me really excited about coding, even though I'd been doing it daily for 6 months, and it also lays out concepts in a very easy to grasp way. It also introduces you to a program called Scratch, which was designed for elementary school kids, and does an amazing job at teaching someone the basic structure of code. I would like to add that one should learn concepts before learning a specific language. It depends on the goal, but for most people who want to become professional developers, I disagree. In learning a specific language, you are going to learn a lot of core concepts, implicitly and explicitly, and have concrete examples of them. The concepts that you don't learn as you're learning a language you can backfill later, when you're already able to produce usable programs with your language. As someone learning, this is also true. I spent the first 6 months of learning starting 7 different books, 3 websites and 4 to 5 video series without doing anything significant in that time. I think the best thing for someone starting is actually to get a good book for whatever language they learn and go for a beginner book. I found so many times that a lot of videos online don't really go into depth, and you end up doing less than a CH video after the first Hello World application. It might just be me, but it seems like quite a jump before you even go through understanding reference and value variables, understanding arrays properly, hell, understanding namespaces. Just wanted to do a quick plug for something that was posted here a few months back. Upskillcourses.com is a great tutorial that uses HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Ruby on Rails to show beginners what it looks like to develop front and back end. It also uses Bootstrap and walks you through the JIT process. The instructor, Rob Day, leads some of the best tutorials I have seen online, period. Excellent thorough explanations. I would highly recommend this to beginners like myself. I have attempted to learn development a couple of times in the last couple years, but end up getting frustrated and then making excuses. This is a great starting point. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please give us a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.